Welcome to hbrv Lifestyle, the podcast. I am the host, the Honey Badger, giving it to you straight and transparent about the RV business. Today's episode, I'm going to lose some friends. By talking about the things I'm going to talk about today, I'm probably going to have a few friends never call me again. I believe you need to know this information, so that's why I'm going to give it to you. I want to start with something a little lighter first, and we'll build into the tough stuff. The lighter side of things is I've been seeing comments that are, I can tell, out of anger, and not anger towards me, but anger towards our government and anger towards our politics. Now, I'm not a political person. And I gotta apologize up front. My nose has been clogged, my throat's been congested, so I know I'm coming down with a cold. So you're gonna have to pardon my normal speech, but everybody seems to be going in my comments on my regular channel that's monetized, my TikTok channel, and even this podcast, saying that they either blame greed for our economy, or they blame Bidenomics. This comes from watching too much Fox News, too much CNN, and too much MSNBC. Sorry to say it, but stop watching Anderson Cooper, stop watching Sean Hannity, definitely stop watching Tucker Carlson for all of your economic news. Now, I like Tucker. Don't get me wrong. I like Tucker for the other things he covers that don't relate to the economy, because I think he's pretty fair and down the middle. And there's a few other people out there that are actually on the left side of the media that are very fair and down the middle about how they view things. So you can't blame one person. You can't blame a small group of people. So there's 812 people that control our country on the political side of the world. And that's not including governors, okay? That's just federal government wise. That's including the Supreme Court justices, President of the United States, VP, House of Representatives, Senate, and other forms of our federal government. This small group of people do not control our daily lives. We do. So there are a lot more factors to why our economy is garbage right now. Some of it has to do with our government. Some of it has to do with greed. But it isn't the greed itself, it's the timing of the greed. I said in my last episode when I was live streaming on TikTok that greed is good. One of my favorite lines in a movie, greed is good, but it can have bad timing. Okay? And greed isn't always about someone getting rich. Greed can be about attention. Greed can be about not eating your vegetables. Greed can be about your need for privacy or your need to cancel somebody. Greed has more factors than money. But at the end of the day, greed is good. Our government's still one of the best forms of government in the world. We just had to learn to control ourselves. And I'll go into that and what I mean by that maybe in a few years when COVID has passed by and I have a bigger platform, or if I do make a few people mad, I can't lose followers. But we'll just say that I'm a 90s. I grew up as an older kid from the time I was like 11 to the time I graduated high school was in the 90s. And to me, it's the best decade ever. And one day I will go into what I mean by that. So anyway, I just want to tie that together for you guys. So I don't mind you talking about politics in my comments section. Just know that I don't lean either way. I have a purple card. I don't have a blue or a red card. So I just want to make sure everybody understands that, and that you're not going to get a reaction out of me. I'm not pro-Trump, and I'm surely not pro-Biden. I'm not pro-Democrat, and I sure in the hell am not pro-Republican either. So in reality, you're barking up the wrong tree when you're trying to drain the swamp with me, because to me it's a distraction. Politics is a distraction away from what's the most fun in the world, which is camping, fishing, family time, vacations, traveling, trying new foods, trying new wines, living the best life possible. Politics, to me, is a complete waste of time. We do need to talk about politics right around election time, especially if it's affecting our livelihoods, but it's something we should not dwell on daily, hourly, or every minute of every one of our days, because we only get a limited amount of time on this earth. So I want to make sure that's understood.